Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is an extra special one. We're going to talk about a new release from Sugar Drizzle, and this is called Mojito because summer. I mean, how apt is this for a summer palette? I really love Sugar Drizzle. You know that I've been raving about this brand and I've been using these palettes like for ages, I would say. My favorite so far has been the MILF palette and the Red Panda palette. You know, now you know how much I do not like greens, but this is a green palette. But man, oh man, when I swatch this is so pretty, so pretty. Okay, if you are a green wearer, you need to know about this because this is so beautiful. You have your light tones, your mid tones, your deepening shades for the greens. And I love that this palette is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. So it's not going like over the top like the way they did go with like their purple palette, which was like the all matte palette. I loved this concept much more, even though I'm not a big fan of green. But this, they did something really good with a green palette. Like you have your multichromes, you have your duochromes, you have your traditional shimmers, but they have variety all across. Like this duochrome is like a yellow to a green flipping shade. This is yellow to a pink flipping shade. This is like a blue shifting shade, but it has so much dimension to it. Like it's very sparkly. This is a green shimmer with like extra sparkly shimmers. These two multichromes are breathtaking, like absolutely breathtaking. So I'm going to do first live swatches and then we'll do several looks using this. Before even this palette came into my collection, I thought, okay, it's a green palette. Let's do 2 looks using this palette for you guys. I feel like you can do so much more using this palette, and Sugar Drizzle really does the best with like selecting shadows that you can like play with so much more. So let's first start swatching. The first shade is called Squeeze My Lime. So cute wordings. Okay. Born to Run is this matte. Then we have Club Soda, which is that, you know, the green aqua shimmering shade, I would say. Okay, so Squeeze My Lime. And we have this matte shade. You can see how sparkly and how easy it is to like swatch. So let me show you. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And you can do so many looks with like just playing with like 2 shades at a time, because you truly can make this versatile. If you are a green wearer, you're gonna love it. Okay, let's move on to the next 3 shades in the middle row. The first shade is I'll Have Another. This is a blue to a purple duochrome shade. This one is called Give Me Some Sugar, which is like a yellow to a blue pink sparkles running throughout, and this is a multichrome, which is meant to be. Look at that. Look how smooth that multichrome is. It's crazy. Okay, let me swatch it. Oh my. The multichromes just take my heart. So these are the next 3 shades. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see that multichrome going to a blue, to a dark forest green, to a, I don't know, bronzy yellow golden shade? Wait till you see the purple. You know I love my purples. Wait till you see the purple. Oh my God. My jaw. Oh God. It was so pretty. Okay. Next, we're going to swatch Summertime, which is the deepest green shade. And then we have Mojitos Everyday, which is my favorite shade of the palette. And then we have Rum of My Life, which is more of a olivey toned mid-tone green. So those are the 3 shades. I cannot even. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. This palette is totally worth even if I just get that purple. Like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Can you see that? So that is the entire 9 shades swatched for you guys. I really feel, let me tell you, I've not applied this on my eyes, so I cannot tell you anything like about the quality, which you'll just see in a bit. But I feel like, I don't know what to remove, but I feel like if we could have gotten like a deep bluey purpley shade, like a matte bluey purpley shade, instead of one of the shades, maybe one of these yellowy shades. These also seem similar, but on the eyes, I don't know, because one is truly a green and the other one is a blue. If we could have just gotten one deep dark, like a royal blue purple shade, matte shade, I feel like this would have been perfect, like absolutely perfect. But yeah, nevertheless, I am gonna put this baby on my eyes because I cannot wait from yesterday evening when I got this palette to play with this. Even those yellows are different. I don't know. Okay, let's begin. Let's begin with the looks. Let me tell you a little bit about the palette because I totally got into the shades and like swatching and stuff like that. This palette launches on August 4th and this would retail at $34.95, August 4th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mark your calendars because I know there are a lot of green fans out here and it would sell out pretty quick. But oh my god. If you are a green person, mark my words, do not miss out on this palette. Like, I hardly say that for any palette, I would say, but this is beautiful. Okay, let's begin, okay? I'm gonna first start off with this shade, which is a summertime shade, which is the dark green of the palette. And apply that on the outer corners. Look at that pigment. Because we are going to deepen it out with this shade. This mixed with that purple matte shade palette that I was talking about, the all matte palette would be so good, so good. I wish these palettes were magnetic because I would create like the best color stories combining these palettes because they have some amazing formula. So once we have that all tapped across, now I'm going to start blending it into the crease with whatever is left over. Because no matter what, it is going to be a green look. So be prepared. Do not come to me saying I do not do green looks because today is the day. There you go. Okay. Now I'm going to just wipe off whatever we have on that brush. And then I'm going to take this shade, which is Born to Run, which is that lime green shade. Tap off the excess. And then start blending that towards the inner third. And then whatever is left over, I'm just going to blend the edges of the dark green shade. Just like that. I feel like a parrot whenever I wear this green. Just like that, okay? Oh my god. Okay. Get ready. Now it's time for some shimmer. So I'm going to take NYX Glitter Glue and just apply that right there, wherever we have that gap all across the eyelid. Because you need to see the shimmers. I mean, if you've not seen shimmers of Sugar Drizzle, I don't know where have you been, but you've definitely been missing out. Just there, tapping it right over that dark green shade too. We're going to take this shade and this shade together. This one and then this one. So this blue, which is I'll Have Another. It's like a blue to a purple. I'm going to take that right there in a diagonal way and then melt it with that deep dark green shade. Just like that. Now I'm going to take that brush with no additional product and then I'm just going to tap the edges so that this is just smooth towards the edge. There's no harsh lines. Just like that. Okay. Now for the inner third, I need a smaller brush, yeah, this would do. I'm gonna take this shade, which is Squeeze My Line. It's definitely more on the textured side. So let me just spray once because I don't want it all across my face, but I feel like it'll be more sparkly if I do not spray it. Let's spray once. That's it. Okay. And then I'm gonna take that right there. Oh God, look at that. I'm gonna melt into this blue. And then I'm gonna flick this right here. And also in my inner corners. Oh, that's so stunning. Look at that shade. Wow. Wow. If I could, I would do a dark blue on my lower lash line, but since we don't have like that dark blue, I'm gonna take a tighter defining brush. Give me a brush. I'm gonna go into that summertime shade and just join it right there. And I'm gonna take this Born to Run, which is that green, and just join the inner third of the lower lash line, just like that. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara, and I'll get right back with the first final look. That's my first eye look. I love how this vibrant it turned out with this like green palette. I really loved how beautifully it blended with each other too. Now we're gonna go a little more dark and smoky on this eye. I want to leave the purple for tomorrow because I don't know if I can wait till tomorrow or not, but I want to do a darker smoky eye on this eye. So let's start. Okay, I'm going to first start off. Maybe this is going to be the simplest look ever. I'm going to start off with this shade, which is Rum of My Life. Love the shade names. And this is like an olive toned green shade. I'm going to start applying that in the outer corner and in the inner corner, because now we're going to go with a rounded eye look. I want to do a little bit of halo effect because I'm just going to play with one shimmer, hopefully one shimmer, maybe two, I don't know. And then whatever we have left over on the brush, I'm just going to join this here on my crease. I'm going to play with a multichrome, so I don't want to mix shimmers together to lose its effect, because the multichrome is best when you let the multichrome shine. So I'm just gonna do that, just like that. I'm gonna take a smaller definer brush, going into that same shade, Rum of My Life, and then just smoking out the lower lash line too. Just deepening it out a tad bit more with the same shade, just like that. I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue right in the center of my eyelid. Nothing much, just right there. And then I'm going to take this shade, which is Meant to Be. It looks grass green at my end. You see a lot of like copper. I see that. And I feel like if we want to darken or deepen up this look, we can definitely apply this in the outer and the inner corners too. But let me first apply this shade, Meant to Be. And I'm gonna take that right there. Oh, look how shiny it is. So pretty, so pretty. Look how pretty that is. Oh my god, I love it. I just love it. Okay, I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush with that green shade Summertime and just apply a tad bit right there. Not much, just a little bit, just to tie in that bright, dark, grassy green shift that is happening. Just like that. Oh my god, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, that's how easy it's gonna be. For the inner corners, I'm just gonna take this shade, which is Give Me Some Sugar, this one. And I'm gonna take a tad bit. This is definitely a flaky formula. I'm gonna spray it, and then I'm just gonna apply that right there. Oh, wow! Look at that. Oh, it changed into a yellow blue. So pretty. Right there. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and lashes. I'll be right back. And that's my second eye look. This is definitely more deeper, more darker, more like multichromy, like with a lot of dimension to it. I really, really love that. This is like more me. Like I can anytime wear this. I can wear this too when I see this right now, but I feel like I will gravitate more towards these tones. Like I really, really love this one. Really love this one. Okay, I'm gonna finish off taking photographs of these two eye looks, and then I'll pop back in for the third and the fourth look, and you guys let me know which one is your favorite. So see you tomorrow. Okay, let's start off with the next look. There are only two shades that we have not used. This green shade and this multichrome purple shade, which I'm dying to use. So let's begin. I'm gonna first start off with this shade, which is a Rum of My Life. And I'm gonna mainly focus this on my outer corners and on my crease. And then we'll see whether we need to deepen it out with that grass green shade. What I do not want is, I don't want the purple to be taken over with the greens. So I'm just gonna focus that on the outer corner as much as I can and on the lower lash line, like that. And then whatever is left over, I'm gonna take that on my transition area, just very lightly, keeping the lid bare. It's gonna be super simple look, but that's exactly what I want. I really don't want the multichrome to be hidden by these like grungy green shades. Just like that. I'm gonna take a eye primer, and this is from Alter Ego. I'm just taking a slight little bit, just gonna spread it out. And then I'm gonna take that purple shade, which is Mojito's Everyday, and then just put that right there. Oh my god, that's just stunning. Like just stunning. Oh my god, I'm gonna take my fingers. Look at that. I swear if I put like a purple underneath, that purple will pop even more. Because I straight up see a lot of like green and then a purple blue shift here. Oh, I like it. I really like it. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I really need a little bit of the darker green, so I'm gonna take that Summertime shade and just take that right there. My dehumidifier is acting up. That's why you're hearing all these noise. Just like that. No, I just love it. I cannot wait to play with this and that purple palette together. I'm gonna take a smaller blend flat brush and dip into this shade, which is Give Me Some Sugar. Place that right there and then melt it with that multichrome, just because it has that blue purple reflect. It'll go really well with that eye look. I'm gonna just line my eyes and put some mascara, and I'll come right back. And that's my third eye look. Really love how simple, how elegant it is. I really love that. Now let's go a little more smokier on this eye. So let's begin with that. I'm gonna first start off with an eye primer. I'm gonna take the same eye primer which we used, which is that Alter Ego eye primer. I don't know what is on my hand. Oh, actually I know what it is. It's my lash glue. Okay, right there. Now I'm gonna go with that deeper green shade, which is Summertime. And I'm gonna take that on the majority of the eyelid and then start blending it towards the edges. But I want it packed on the eyelid. Now I'm going to take the same brush and just dip a little bit on Born to Rum. And then just start blending the edges of that deeper green shade. Like that. That green is so pretty, so pretty. Okay, I'm going to take a tighter definer brush and I'm going to take that same shade, Summertime, on my lower lash line, just like that. And I'm going to take a loose fluffy brush with that Born to Run shade and then just blend the edges. Now I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Glow and then just go over the center of my eyelid. You can totally leave this eye look just like this. It'll be amazing with like a green smoky eye, but I definitely want to just amp it up a tad bit more. I'm going to take the shade Club Soda, which is that green shimmery shade, and just apply that right there in the center like a spotlight eye. And then I'm going to go over this brush with no additional product and just blend out the edges. So it's like a shimmery green eye. What was that? Just like that. And then right in the center of my eyelid, I'm gonna take this shade, which is Give Me Some Sugar. I'm gonna just apply that right there. And this would give all the glimmer and the shine that we're looking for. So pretty, like just so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take the same shade, this shade Give Me Some Sugar, on my inner corner, just to tie in everything together. I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner or mascara and I'll get right back. And that's my fourth and the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed all the 4 looks that I create for you guys. It is quite different from each other in my humble opinion. Obviously it's gonna be all green because it is a green palette, but I wanted to give you like all the variety of looks that you can create using this small 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and I feel like I can do so much more. Like I definitely can do this all over the eyelid and just tap this on top of it, and that would give such a beautiful effect. Let me just show you. Like if I put that all across my eyelid and then I put that Give Me Some Sugar shade on top of it, that gives that blue effect. Can you see that? It's like a, you know, that it's like a green to a blue flipping shade. Really, really pretty. And let me also show you that purple over that multichrome. This is the mattes palette from Sugar Drizzle. I love that palette. Okay, I'm gonna take, what should we take? Let's take this shade, which is Violet's Blue. See, so apt. This is what I was talking about. Like Violet's Blue shade. Let's put that here. And let's take that multichrome, which is, what is it? Mojitos Everyday, and put it right on top of it. And look how pretty that looks. Can you see that? Let me just blend it. Like at my end, I see so much of like purple. Can you see that? It'll be so pretty. I needed a purple. I really needed a purple. But I feel like this is such a versatile palette to have in your collection. Like, it gives you amazing multichromes and duochromes in one palette. Especially if you are a green person, I feel like you'll absolutely love it. Do let me know in the comment section below, out of the 4 looks, which one was your favorite eye look. I don't know which one to select because I feel like every look has its own place. But that's all for today, guys. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.